Changing subjects, whether it's your first time or you're a seasoned home buyer, the process of buying a home can be both exhilarating and overwhelming simultaneously, meaning you might love what you're doing and be so nervous and have so much anxiety that you can hardly stand it. But by adopting certain habits and strategies, you can position yourself for success and make the home buying journey smoother and more rewarding. Sherry in Lawrenceville says, mortgage rates seem to be dropping and we want to be ready to make an offer when the time is right for us. Do you have any suggestions? My suggestion is, by the way, you probably want to pull the trigger on making an offer sooner than later. I believe interest rates are going to start going back down in September. I personally think there's more room for them to drop than other people do in the market, and I won't tell you where I think they'll go, but well, I will tell you. I think they'll go down under 5%, not at the end of the year, but sometime next year, I think they'll go down at 5%. And there's some key number that is going to make as many as 2 million, 3 million, 4 million buyers jump into the market. And once that happens, all I can tell you, Sherry in Lawrenceville, is that your opportunities for buying homes decrease, and they decrease significantly. And so for those of you who are concerned and are trying to time the market, I will say find what you want and buy what you want. Atlanta's market is still very strong, and if you bought a home now for $500,000 and it appreciated 4% in the next year, it's $20,000, which more than likely is going to be more than sufficient to cover all of the additional interest you're paying until the rates float down and you can refinance. But let's just talk about some of the things I think you need to be aware of. This is with the help of Sedona Investing. You need to make sure as a buyer that you set clear goals and budgets. Successful home buying begins by setting clear, realistic goals and establishing a comprehensive budget before diving into listings or visiting open houses. Take the time to reflect on what you truly want and need at home. And my suggestion is set some boundaries, because it's so easy to say we're going to do this, and then you're like, oh, for another $500 a month, I can do that. You need to make sure you conduct thorough research, and when your real estate agent tells you something, ask them to show you. Like literally ask them to show you. Look it up on the listing service, get the information so you can decide for yourself whether or not properties are comparable and should be valued accordingly. Get a pre-approval for your mortgage. Securing financing is the single most important step in buying a home unless you're paying all cash. And I find so many buyers who get surprises because they didn't thoroughly research and they didn't have somebody pull all their credit and do all the things that needs to be done. And that only led to surprises later. You're going to have to learn to exercise patience and flexibility. If you have no patience and you have no flexibility, you're probably going to be easily talked into doing something that you probably should not do, or even making decisions on your own that you should not make. By taking a proactive and strategic approach to the home buying process, you'll increase your chances of finding the perfect home to meet your needs and needs of your family, whatever that looks like. So take advantage of these steps and get ready to embark on an exciting journey that can make your home ownership or your upsizing or downsizing a reality.